Friends, I'm going to tell you about a product that is currently in your pantry, ordinary onion. However, there's a secret. The majority of individuals consume it improperly, which prevents them from reaping even a small portion of its potential advantages. And the advantages are far more significant than most people realize, as you will soon discover. Before we start, find out if you have morning stiffness in your shoulders or knees. It only disappears after 30 minutes. When you climb stairs, do your joints crack? Do they hurt as the weather shifts? Stay until the very end if you recognize at least one of these. You'll discover how to consume it today so that it can cure your blood vessels, joints, and other areas. This is the exact thing that the majority of people are totally ignorant of. Onion compresses were utilized to treat joint inflammation and purulent wounds by the renowned military surgeon Nikolai Ivanovich Pirogov, who saved thousands of men during the Crimean War. Later in the 20th century, Nobel laureate Ilya Ilyich Mechnikov made an intriguing discovery while researching the centenarians of Bulgaria and the Caucasus. Everybody who survived above 90 years of age had onions or garlic in their diet on a daily basis. Mechnikov said, simple peasants who had never known doctors ate onions with bread and lived to 90 years with a clear mind and strong legs. This is a system, not a coincidence. It's a chemistry-based system, not magic or a haphazard custom. And when you cut an onion, this is what happens within your body. A lion is released and comes into contact with the enzyme alliinase as soon as the knife pierces the onion cell. They respond. Allicin is produced, which causes you to cry, but also thins the blood and increases the flexibility of the vessel walls. Consider an old, stiff, cracked garden hose. When blood arteries are not properly cared for, they appear like this. Their flexibility is literally restored by alliin. Onions also contain quercetin, another protective compound. It is a flavonoid with anti-inflammatory properties. It inhibits cyclooxygenase 2, an enzyme that sets off the inflammatory cascade inside the joint capsule. Pain and edema don't occur without it. More than 1,000 participants in a Wageningen University study reported a 32% decrease in inflammatory indicators in those who consistently took quercetin, and onions contain a unique chemical that is kept in cartilage. The sulfur-containing substance diallyl disulfide promotes the growth of chondrocytes, the cells that form cartilage. According to a research in the Journal of Nutrition, cartilage tissue deteriorated 27% more slowly in osteoarthritis patients who frequently consumed onions than in those who did not. Think of cartilage as the rubber cushion that sits between the bones. It thins out in the absence of the building material. The body uses allyl disulfide to replenish this lining. However, there is only one situation in which all of this is effective. Almost everyone makes a mistake when preparing onions, so you need to know how to do it correctly. Most people either add the onion to the soup when it's cooking for a long time or sauté it until golden. The most active ingredient, allicin, is nearly entirely eliminated in both situations. It is killed in the first few minutes by high temperatures and extended exposure. For this reason, fried onions don't have the desired impact. It's similar to attempting to dry clothing in the rain. There's effort, but no outcome. Onions can be prepared in 3 different ways to retain all of its beneficial qualities. Additionally, there is one external technique that targets the joints directly. Let's begin with the first one, which won't take much of your time. The first recipe is a liquid cartilage, often known as an onion infusion. This particular soup was a part of the official arthritis treatment regimen in the Soviet sanatoriums of Pyatigorsk and Kislovodsk. Up to the 1980s, it was recommended in balneological treatment guidelines and administered to patients every day for 3 weeks. 500 milliliters of water are added to 2 medium onions, about 300 grams, that have been diced at random. They are heated until they boil. After that, the infusion is boiled for 15 minutes at the lowest possible heat. Simmering rather than boiling is crucial. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric to the pot 3 minutes before turning off the heat. Next, strain after 30 minutes of covering. Twice daily, take 150 milliliters 20 minutes prior to meals. The course lasts for 21 days. The inflammatory enzyme is more successfully suppressed when quercetin from onions and curcumin from turmeric are combined than when they are used separately. However, many are surprised by the next recipe. It turns out that compared to raw onions, roasted onions have more absorbable quercetin. Quercetin is transformed into a form that is 38% more absorbable through thermal processing. 4 medium-sized onions should be taken. Cut them in half. There's no need to peel them. After preheating the oven to 200 degrees, place the cut side down on a baking pan. Give it just 20 minutes. After baking, the skin is removed. Every day, 2 halves are eaten at lunch or dinner. Baked onions have a subtle, almost sweet flavor. Absolutely no resentment. For people who dislike raw onions, this is an option. Friends, please tell how you use onions for medical purposes in the comments section before we publish more helpful recipes. Other viewers of this video will benefit from your experience. Here's a recipe for the joints, specifically for the cartilage to acquire building material from the inside rather than for overall inflammation. The description of onion jello as a joint lubricant is spot on. Similar to oil in a hinge, flax produces mucilaginous compounds that coat the joint surface from the inside. Allyl disulfide is added by onions to activate chondrocytes. Using a fine grater, grate 1 onion 150 g and set aside. After adding 2 tablespoons 20 grams of flax seeds to 300 milliliters of cold water, the liquid is brought to a boil and stirred continuously for 7 minutes until it thickens to a jelly-like consistency. Switch off the heat, pour onion puree into hot jello, cover and steep for 10 minutes, then drain through a fine strainer. On an empty stomach, have 200 cc of it warm in the morning. For people with delicate stomachs, this jello is a great choice. It is calming and kind. However, there is a recipe that has a centuries-long history. Mechnikov saw Caucasian centenarians drinking just this. After 14 days of waiting, it works for the entire year, but it does require patience. One could refer to onion vinegar as the recipe for longevity. Slice 500 grams of red onion into thin half rings. Red is not a choice made at random. Compared to yellow, it has 1.5 times more anthocyanins. Additionally, anthocyanins make blood vessel walls more elastic by fortifying the collagen matrix. 400 milliliters of 6% apple cider vinegar are used to soak sliced onions. After adding a teaspoon of honey, they seal the glass jar and keep it in a dark area for precisely 14 days. Next, use 1 tablespoon as a salad dressing each day. It functions in a cumulative manner. The 3rd or 4th week of consistent use is when the effects on the blood vessels start to show. Lastly, a recipe that targets the afflicted joint straight from the outside. Compress the onion. Folk medicine was aware of it. Officially, Soviet clinics employed it. And now we know why. Sulfur-containing substances and allicin enter the joint capsule through the skin and immediately lessen localized inflammation. 1 large onion, weighing around 200 grams, is shredded. The gruel is administered to the afflicted joint, knee, shoulder, or ankle on a triple layer of gauze. A woolen scarf on top. 40 minutes. The course lasts for 10 days, every day. Many report that morning stiffness significantly decreases by the 5th day. Now let's talk about people who should exercise caution. Onion infusions should be avoided until the stomach or duodenal ulcer has stabilized. Limiting the daily intake of onions is preferable when oxalate stones are present in urinary stone disease. See your doctor if you are taking anticoagulants, because allicin thins the blood even more. However, for the majority of individuals, onions are entirely safe, affordable, easily accessible, well-known, and able to perform the function typically associated with far more costly treatments. Friends, I hope you stay well. Watch the video that appears on the screen right now to find out which seed actually heals the pancreas. Why?